How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another video on the channel. Today we have another review, and it is Monaco's Bernardo Silva. Now, on July 1st, he joins Manchester City in a big money move. He was fantastic this season for Monaco, as were a lot of their players. I mean, we have many in team of the season. Radamel Falcao, the striker in this team. We have Mbappe, Bakayoko, Subasic, Glick. I'm sure there's more as many. They had a great season in Ligue 1 and got the title. So, Bernardo Silva was pivotal into kind of creating the chances for his team. He's a great player. He's a fantastic playmaker in real life. A great dribbler, great ball control. I enjoyed watching him in the Champions League. Will that translate over into FIFA with this team of the season card? Some of you wanted to know. So I'm going to try him out today. I'm going to see if he's any good, see if he's worth over 200k coins. We're playing him at right forward, and I seen a comment in yesterday's like I said review, I think. Try Bernardo Silva as a cam. I also change formation in game to the 4-1-2-1-2 brackets too every now and then, just to kind of get the best of both worlds and get a good feel for the card. Lads, if you do enjoy, smash a like on it straight away. 1,000 likes to this Sunday upload. I might even get another one out later today, so keep your eyes on the channel for that. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. So in goal, as you would have seen yesterday, we have Carasso, right back Pereira, outstanding right back, I love him. We have Blanc, Shelny, Mendy. It was my first time trying him. I got him untradeable, and he's one of the only ones I've actually packed in those untradeable kind of upgrade premium packs. Mendy was good at left back despite having no chem style on. We have Cancel, Vieira, Tolisso. A review will come out of him very, very soon. We have Falcao at striker. I was impressed and I wasn't impressed at the same time. Lamar at left forward, and the main man today, Bernardo Silva. Lads, let's get into the review. So here we go, and I thought with today's review we'd bring you a cheap one from the Ligue 1. This is a cheap price for a Ligue 1 team of the season, 270k. Again, it's outstanding how much these players actually go for, because I still think they are very overpriced. 270 for Bernardo Silva is over the odds somewhat, even though he's one of the cheaper ones in the Ligue 1 team of the season. He scored 5 times in 8 games and 3 assists, so 8 goal contributions in 8 games, not too shabby. 4-star skills, that comes in clutch with the card because his preferred foot is his left and he plays on the right. So what you want to do is trick your way inside all the time, and the 4-star skills are very important to that. What else is important? We have the agility, great, 98. Balance of 93, acceleration 92, sprint speed on the low side at 86, hence why I put a catalyst chem style on. Looking back, I probably could have put a Hawk on him and it would have boosted his strength, because he's not very strong in the slightest. Skill attributes is where this card does come into his own. 94 ball control, 92 crossing, 91 curve, 96 dribbling, 95 finishing, long shot 74. That is really bad, and in game you can't feel that, especially if you don't kind of put a chem style that boosts the shooting, which I didn't. Like I said, looking back, I probably should have put a Hawk on this card, but he is very effective in game at cutting inside with those 4-star skills. Once you do cut inside, left foot, you would have seen that go there against the hair. What you want to do going at the near post, don't be afraid to put a lot of power on the shot. That one, I finessed it at the near post to the keeper. He went to the ground like a pack of sausages. Out the pan. Honestly, you just tip the pan over, the sausages fell to the floor. Look at the hair on this replay. He goes to the floor so damn easily. It is ridiculous. Oh my god, man. It's a great finish from Bernardo Silva, but the goalkeeper should be saving those kind of shots, especially one of David De Gea's quality. Bernardo Silva scored a corker though from the edge of the area. This was a one-off. Like I said, his long shots weren't great, and that was his long shot on his weak foot. So we have the 3-star weak foot. Is it weak? You would have seen there, not quite. His right foot is actually quite decent. So, like I say with many players on this game, sometimes a 3-star weak foot is a con. For others, it isn't. For Bernardo Silva, in my opinion, after trying this card out, I don't think it is, but still, you want to go towards that left foot, because the left foot is good, as he scores another right foot finish there in the background. And just going back to that long shot as well, that was the one-off. I tried so many different techniques, so many different shots, with the left foot cutting in from the right-hand side and shooting it across the keeper, or going near post, or finessing it, or powering it, or chipping it from distance. He's really not clinical on this game, and it does affect how he plays in game. What affects him more is this guy's passing. He's a playmaker because of his passing. It's so damn high. Short passing, 98 with a catalyst chem style. It's a minimal boost. I mean, it's like +1. I don't really need that, hence why I did say Hawk would probably be better on the card, but I did buy him with the Catalyst Chem style on. And yeah, he's great at playmaking due to the very, very high passing. He's got high passing in both the long pass category and the short pass category at 98. He's a great passer of the ball, so he can do the 1-2s, he can do over the top through balls, and he can do the crossing as well. He's a great crosser on this game, and he crosses on his right and his left. You can cut back and kind of create the angle with the left foot, or you can run the byline and cross with his right. So the passing and the technique involved with the passing is great on the card. Dribbling, this guy is a dribbler. He's an outstanding dribbler. Like I said, he's got 4-star skills, great agility, and 98. That could have been the key stat in itself. His ball control, touch tight, and he plays basically how he plays in real life. He's a great dribbler, a great playmaker, and that is one of the other things I want to talk about, but I'll get to that in just a short while. Agility. This card is very, very evasive, and he needs that because he's not very strong. This guy is as light as a paper bag. He's not very strong at all. You can fart him and he'll just blow over. He's so damn weak on this game. And like I said, a Hawk chemistry style would have been a lot better, boosting the aggression and strength. So that is what this card needs. If you're going to buy this card, stick a chem style. It's going to boost your strength up. Even his shooting up. So Hawk would be perfect as I keep kind of going towards playmaker. Like you said earlier, or no, like I said earlier, I don't know if I said like you said. Some of you say play this guy as a cam in a 4-1-2-1-2. I did that, and I tried him in both the central formation and on the right, and he's a great playmaker in the center. Probably more effective in the center of the field than he is out wide, sometimes out wide. He does get isolated. I'm not saying his pace does affect that. It's his movement that affects that. And that's, it's not great. I think it's down to his work rates, medium to medium, because his attacking position is somewhere in the high 90s. I think 98 as well. It's very, very high, so I can only attribute his poor movement down to his work rates, even though I did have the instruction on the card. But like I said, if you've got this guy in the center of the field, maybe as a cam in a 4-1-2-1-2, he works very well there. He's never marked, really, and he's a great playmaker in the central position, as he does very well there with a short cross goal. Falcao, how did you miss that chance? I will never know. And the stamina, lads. You could run this guy in the ground all game long. You could basically select Bernardo Silva, right trigger it all game long, never take your finger off it. By the end of the game, he'd still have a good amount of stamina. I think he's got 97 stamina, so that is all gravy in that category. That cross didn't quite come off with the right foot. Falcao probably should have done better. It was a great cross. The keeper, from crosses on this game, if the goalkeeper doesn't come from the ball and it's in a dangerous situation, it's a good cross. If it's not and the keeper does come for the ball, it's a bad cross. If it goes too far behind, it's a bad cross. And I've got to say, with Bernardo Silva's crossing, it was great all the time. I was just unfortunate not to get on the end of him due to defenders being in the way, or my strikers just not doing what they should have been doing at the time. The cons. With Seamer seasons on this game, you don't want too many cons. I could bring the 3-star weak foot in, but like I said, his weak foot isn't a con in my opinion. What is strength? He's not very strong, he's not very aggressive in the challenge, and he will get pushed off the ball. Given how evasive he is though, it is a minor con because he rarely gets touched, but if he does get touched, he's hitting the ground like a sack of shite, lads. You can bet your bloody house in the movement as well. I do attribute that down to his work rates, a medium to medium. Maybe if they were high medium, it would have been better, but kind of creating more opportunities up front because, like I said, his movement wasn't great. That one, I pressed LB, that is why he was kind of running in a direction and pointing his arm. I kind of made that, so I kind of made a point in pressing LB. If I didn't, he would have been static. He wouldn't move, and I just didn't like that about the card. I really didn't. And the long shots as well. As you know, I'm a bit of a long shot merchant on this game. I love me some long shots, and Bernardo Silva, what you got to do with this card most of the time is cut inside and go on the stronger left foot. Now, if the long shots aren't there, what you can't do is cut inside deeper in the field and do a long shot across the keeper, or finesse across the keeper, or power shot across the keeper, because his long shots just aren't good enough. Inside the area, he's a great finisher. I mean, he's got 90 plus finishing. He's very good in front of goal, even though he's seen chances in the background that he did miss. Like you can see, however, in the bottom left-hand corner, the pros do outweigh the negatives. But I've got to say, for a Team of the Season card, he's not up there with the elite players on this game. He's not up there with Tovan, Dembele. I wouldn't call Tovan an elite player, but I would call him a great player. He's not up there with those kind of players on this game, and in terms of a League right winger, Tovan does kind of top this card. So all in all, he's getting a rating an 8.6. It's still a very good rating, but like I said, he let me down in many senses of the word, and he's getting a value for coins of a 7.0. He's still expensive at this moment in time. I believe, even though he's quite cheap for a League team this season, I still believe he's actually quite expensive. So that's going to be it for this review, lads. Play him in the centre. If you do get him, maybe switch him on at half-time as a cam or something like that, and he will create opportunities. But that's going to be it for this review. Like I say many times at the end of every single review, if you do enjoy, smash a like on the video. Let me know in the comment section below today any other players from the League and Tots, or any Tots in general that you want to see reviewed on this channel. So smash a like, subscribe if you are new, and I will catch you all next time, lads.